Today, the receptionist called saying, "Your husband is on the phone again. This is like the 20th time. Geez, he's needy." When I picked up, he asked me what I was doing and said that he was checking to make sure I was okay. When I told him to stop calling because my boss was getting irritated by the calls, my husband got mad and hung up on me. I just know he's going to yell at me when I get home.
I had no idea he had the past that he did. No one ever told me. His mom, his sisters, his aunts, his grandma. No one ever told me that he hurt his ex-wife like he did. No one ever told me he served time in prison for hurting his ex-wife and all the other women he's hurt. I wish I'd known. Maybe it would have saved me from the same pain those other women felt.
I thought I was safe. I thought I could go to work, a friend's house, or a family member's birthday party. I didn't ever think he would show up. The coincidences of seeing him drive by turned more concerning until I confirmed he had devised a way to trace my movements. The feeling of safety turned into a feeling of being targeted, as if I was now the hunted. I felt as though I had nowhere to go without him knowing. I had absolutely no safety or privacy. I was terrified.
My husband came home late one night and didn't like what I made for dinner. He became very, very angry. Then he quietly walked to the stove, picked up the pot, and dumped everything on the floor. He made me get on my hands and knees and told me to eat it like the dog that I was. He pushed my face into the food. I couldn't stop crying. It was so humiliating. And my kids saw everything.
I was about 5 months pregnant. My husband became very angry. I don't know why. Most times, I didn't know why. The next thing I knew, I was pushed to the floor and was being kicked in the ribs. Repeatedly kicked. Terrified for my baby, I crawled into a tight fetal position to protect him until the kicking finally stopped. The next day, I got a dozen beautiful red roses and a love note.
3 days. 3 long, excruciating days. Bound to a chair and not being allowed to get up. Every hour, he pulled a clump of hair from my head. Even though my hair grew back, I still cringe at the thought of my bleeding, painful, scalping punishment over 3 days. Just because there were no vacuum marks on my rug to show I vacuumed. Just because I didn't have dinner ready when he got home from work. Just because